Hi there, guys, and welcome to Dinos Vault once again. And as promised, I give you the first ride review of Avenger Street 150. And as you guys already know, I have already done a first look video for this bike. So for first time viewers, I'd request you that you watch that video, because in that video I have listed out the differences between the Pulsar 150 and the Avenger 150, and I've also listed out the differences between the Avenger Street 220 and the Street 150. So there's pretty useful info in that video, so please check that out. Now coming to this review, this my friend may turn out to be a masterstroke from Bajaj. As of late, there has been a sudden demand for the Avenger 220 because of the outstanding comfort it offers, and with the city traffic getting horrible day by day, driving a car can end up becoming a proper torture method soon. Therefore, we see people looking at the Avenger as it offers as much comfort as a car on two wheels. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm a former Avenger 220 owner, and barring the slightly harder seat, I have to admit that the Avenger served me really well, giving me no headaches whatsoever for the time period I had owned it. Now, with the new Street series, Bajaj have made the Avenger better than ever before. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started with the review. Talking about the design, there's no doubt that it looks absolutely gorgeous and unique. Up front, the white hue headlamp and clear lens turn indicators look great. The black rubber bellows for the telescopic forks look awesome. We also get black instrument cluster and black mirrors. One subscriber had a doubt as to whether the mirrors come with matte finish or glossy finish, so you can see that for yourself here. I've tried to focus on the mirrors for a few moments for your sake. Now coming to the profile, this is where the bike looks absolutely stunning. The teardrop fuel tank design, the black alloy wheels, the blackened engine, the new exhaust, the low slunk cruiser styling, and the superbly finished midnight blue paint scheme literally makes you unashamedly stare at this bike for hours together. The white trim lines on the wheels look absolutely stunning. The GT stripes on the tank, as well as the front and rear mudguards, look awesome. At the back, the tail lamp is pretty much the same as the one that's found on the preceding model, but it goes pretty well with the design. And we also get a brand new design for the pillion grab bar, which syncs pretty well with the overall design of the bike. Overall fit and finish and build quality looks quite impressive. The all new Avenger insignia seems extremely well done. The instrument cluster now gets a digital odometer and trip meter. The speedo and the fuel gauge remain analog as that of the preceding model. The seat is all new. We now get a dual density foam seat to offer maximum comfort. The bike comes with a heel and toe shifter that has become a rare commodity in the 150cc segment these days. We also get a shorter handlebar to render the bike easily flickable in city conditions. Coming to the engine specs, we get an air-cooled 4-stroke 150cc DTSI engine that puts out a maximum power of 14.54 PS at 9000 rpm and 12.5 newton meters of torque at 6500 rpm, and it comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. And yes, you might have already noticed that the Street 150 doesn't get the oil cooler from the Street 220, and I don't think that makes much of a difference. Now coming to my test ride experience, I absolutely loved the Street 220 when I rode it a few weeks back. Bajaj have made a lot of changes in the Street 220 to make it better than ever before. I could feel the same with this bike too. Thanks to the dual density foam seat, the bike is ultra comfortable, and thanks to the improved capacitor discharge ignition, the throttle response is brilliant. The bike is completely vibration free, at least up to cruising speeds. The low and mid-range torque is extremely good, and this makes riding through city streets that much easier. The gear shifts are smooth, the clutch is nice and light. Maneuverability in city traffic is quite easy once you understand the bike's character and get used to it. The bike may end up becoming a perfect family bike in the future because it has stunning looks, unmatched comfort, decent mileage, and offers adequate amount of fun irrespective of whether you're riding solo or with a pillion on board. The brakes are decent enough too. We get a 240mm disc up front and a 130mm drum brake at the rear. I request you maintain appropriate tire pressure as per the user manual to avoid any skidding issues. Talking about the suspension setup, we get a telescopic suspension up front with anti-friction bush and twin shocks at the rear. The suspension offers a comfortable ride, and even the second spring rate in the rear suspension has been changed to prevent bottoming out on bad roads. Talking about the wheels and tires, we get a 17-inch wheel up front with 90 by 90 tire and a 15-inch wheel at the back with 130 by 90 tire. We don't get tubeless tires with this bike, which is a letdown. Ground clearance is 169 millimeters, which is outstanding for a cruiser. Fuel tank capacity is 14 liters. Talking about the mileage claim, there is no official mileage claim for this bike, but I believe we can expect up to around 50 plus kmpl for this bike, because I've owned a Pulsar 150 in the past, and that used to give me close to 60 kmpl. So you can expect around 50 plus kmpl is what I feel. Extracting best mileage depends mainly on the way we ride, so I request you to check out my mileage tips link mentioned in the description portion below. Talking about the color options, this bike is currently available only in one color, that is midnight blue. Price ex showroom Hyderabad is rupees 76,444. So that's about it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and ride safe.